As Brazil officially kicks off their 2026 World Cup campaign, the spotlight is doing what it's done for over a decade, hovering right over Neymar Jr. But here's the thing. The player taking the pitch today is radically different from the flashy prodigy we all first met. In this explainer, we're going to trace his incredible evolution. We'll follow his journey from a skinny, futsal-playing kid with literally the world at his feet, all the way to his current, honestly kind of unexpected role as a veteran leader. For years, we all knew Neymar as the ultimate solo artist, right? The guy expected to carry the entire nation of Brazil on his back. But listen to how Brazil's manager, the legendary Carlo Ancelotti, describes him today. Ancelotti makes it clear that he values Neymar not just for his technical magic, but as a crucial example for the younger players on the squad. So, you have to wonder, how exactly did this heavily scrutinized, gravity-defying trickster become the wise, essential mentor of the 2026 national team? Well, to understand that, we really have to go back to where it all started.
You simply can't understand Neymar without understanding his foundation. And that foundation, it's futsal. You see, as Brazil's densely populated cities grew, traditional open spaces for street football started vanishing, and futsal filled that void. Picture playing a hyper-fast version of football on a hard cement or parquet court. The ball is heavier, the space is impossibly tight, and defenders are breathing right down your neck constantly. You either adapt with lightning-fast footwork or you get completely crushed. And that pressure cooker environment is exactly what forged Neymar's signature, gravity-defying dribbling style.
Now, transitioning from those tight constraints of a futsal court to a massive grass pitch, that literally changes a player's brain. So when Neymar joined the famous Santos FC Academy, he brought that rapid-fire processing with him. He was playing traditional football, sure, but his brain was firing with the speed of a futsal player.
Picture this, a 12-year-old Neymar is playing in a school tournament. He's up against kids who are older, taller, stronger, and yet he's casually dribbling past 3 defenders and smashing the ball into the net. Watching from the sidelines was Zito, a 2-time World Cup winner with Brazil and an absolute Santos legend. Zito was so totally mesmerized by this kid that he marched to the Santos executives and demanded they sign him on the spot. They didn't even have an age group appropriate for him at the time. So Zito literally commanded them to invent an under-10 team just so they could secure Neymar.
Inside that Santos Academy, the coaches knew they had a rare, generational diamond. But he was also, in their own words, as thin as a rake. So how on earth do you protect a fragile prodigy? Well, you invent a totally new rule for him. Instead of forcing him into a rigid tactical system where he'd just get battered by massive defenders, Academy coach Lima came up with a floating role. No defensive duties whatsoever, no tracking back. His only job was to receive the ball, dribble, advance into the box, and score. They essentially built a protective bubble around his creative flair so he wouldn't get crushed before he even had a chance to grow.